Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and I like to read, and today I'm going to be doing my September TBR. So for September, I have decided that I'm going to go very easy on myself and my reading schedule. I just got over a reading slump in August and I'm finally wanting to read again. I have the passion to read again, which has been something that I've been really missing. And so I'm going to go easy on myself and ease back into it so that I don't get in that slump, because I don't want to get in another slump. So by going easy, I'm going to kind of have like a mood reading TBR. I'll show you some books that I have considered reading in the month of September. These are ones that have been on my shelf and I'm just like, I gravitate towards them. Some of them are also very new acquires, so those are ones that I've just been very excited about. But I've decided that I will choose one book from the TBR jar that I have to read and one arc that I have. So 2 books is my entire TBR, and then whatever I want to read after that is like mood reading. So I'll just choose it off the shelf and read it. But that being said, if you guys have any recommendations for books that helped you get out of reading slumps, then definitely let me know in the comments down below, because I'm always down to read books that are really good. And if you guys are passionate about these books, then that means that there's something in them that has grabbed your attention and something in them that probably made it really good. So put those in the description down below. I will say I'm definitely feeling like the thriller genre this month. It's something I don't know. I'm gravitating towards thrillers recently and I want to read more of them. So if you have good thriller recommendations, those are ones I would love. Okay, let's start this off by choosing a book from here. I'm nervous, but I'm always nervous because these are all my blog books and I never know what I'm going to get. But yeah, let's do it. Okay, we got a green one. It's my favorite color, so maybe it will be nice to me. But I don't know. We're going to have to see. Please don't be the one. Saving Bobby. I actually think that is right behind me. Yeah, it's right here. Saving Bobby. It says, heroes and heroine in one small community. Okay. When Renee Hodges invited her nephew Bobby to stay with her so he could visit a doctor about his back pain, she knew he was recovering from an addiction to prescription painkillers. She believed that if he could address his back problems, he'd have a better chance of a long-term recovery, but was completely unprepared for the lengthy journey that followed. Unlike other books about addiction, Saving Bobby begins after Bobby has left the structure and protection of rehabilitation centers and halfway houses. Told in part through journal entries and emails, this raw, honest, and deeply moving memoir describes the resources and holistic process used to help Bobby reclaim his life, including the importance of being in a community that can move past the shame and stigma of addiction. Okay, that sounds like it could be a very interesting read. I still have like the pamphlet in here from the press release for it. This has been on my shelf for quite a while, so yeah, I'm excited to finally get to this one. And so this will be my one TBR jar pick for the month. I took a look through my NetGalley arcs, and the one that I decided to go with is You'll Be the Death of Me by Karen M. McManus. This is another YA thriller. I enjoyed her first book, which was One of Us is Lying. I believe I gave that one like a 4 out of 5 stars and thought it was a fun time. So I'm looking forward to reading another thriller by her. I also read The Cousins by her, and I think I only gave that one a 3. So I'm wondering where this is going to fall. I feel like it's going to be either way, like a 3 or 4, unless it's really disappointing and the twist is bad. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'm going to choose this one because I've had this on my NetGalley shelf for a while, and I feel like I can get through it pretty quickly because it is a thriller, and thrillers tend to like keep me going because I want to know what's going to happen. So yeah, I think I'm going to do this one. Now, all I really know about this book is that it's following 3 different perspectives, and they're all students that decide to ditch from school one day. They've all had like things happen during the day that just kind of like push them off wanting to be there. So they all ditch together. But when they're ditching school, they actually see another student that is at the murder site, but it's their own murder site. So something happened to this student a year ago, and they see the student again at his own murder site. And so they're like, what's going on? And I'm sure there's like secrets that are going to be revealed and stuff like that. So Anyways, we're going to see what happens. And yeah, that's the one I'm going to read. So those are the only 2 books that I'm actually committing to for the month of September. But I have some other books that I kind of want to read. So one of them is a main one being Upgrade. I am very excited about this book. I just got this for my birthday, and I'm obsessed with Blake Crouch. So having this book is just, it's so exciting to me, and I really want to just dive right into it. So I might gravitate towards this one and pick it up off the shelf, because like this is honestly what I'm in the mood for, is Blake Crouch. So yeah. And I really don't know that much about this one. I've been purposely trying not to like read too much about the synopsis of this book, because I kind of want to just go into it knowing very little and be surprised. The only thing I do know about it is that they do like some mixing of like animal DNA, and that's all I know. So I'm gonna just leave it at that and read it, and I'm really excited to see where it takes me. I hope I get all those like same feelings that I got with Dark Matter and Recursion, but who knows? I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and find out, but I'm really looking forward to this one. Now, I said that I was feeling in the thriller-y mood, and I've had these 2 thrillers on my shelf for a while. So the first one is The Guest List. I know that this one, a lot of people on BookTube did not like this book. I remember a lot of people like giving this like 2 stars in their ratings, and I don't know why, but that intrigued me to read it more, because I want to know why people thought this book was so bad. Like, it's an island setting and people just start dying like on the island, and that sounds exciting to me. I love stuff like that. I loved the show Harper's Island. I love like secluded settings for thrillers too. So this has like buzzwords that draw me in. Like, this is kind of like the thing I want in a thriller. So I'm really curious to see why people are giving it low ratings. I'm going to go into it with like a fresh mind and like not really let that affect how I feel about it. I am excited to read this one, and it's been on my shelf for a while. So like maybe it's finally time that I pick this one up. Then the other one is The Couple Next Door. This one was actually recommended to me by Marcus's mom. She picked this one out when we were at the used bookstore, and she told me that she had read it and said it was very good. So this is another one that I bought, and I'm looking forward to reading and seeing what I think about it. I know that she really likes Sherry Lapina, so I don't even think I've read a book by Sherry Lapina before, so this will be my first one. But I'm looking forward to seeing where it takes me. I have read some domestic thrillers before, and I enjoyed those ones, so I'm wondering how this one is going to be. But it's very like, the front cover is kind of very ominous, and so I'm excited to see how like dark this book gets. I'm always here for like a dark plot line, so this could be the one. And then I just chose a couple graphic novels because I want to throw those in there to have like easy reading, just for if I want like a little break to have something fun to look at while reading. And so I put on Monstrous Volume 3 because I just read Monstrous Volume 2 and I really enjoyed that one. So I kind of just want to dive right into the next issue, and this is it. I also have Rat Queens. I actually saw, I think it was Hillary from Melted Books talking about this one on her TikTok, I think. And I saw this at the used bookstore, and I was like, oh, I heard her talking about it. I literally know nothing about it, but I just saw her talking about it, and that was enough for me to pick it up. Also, it was only $4.95, so it was a pretty cheap graphic novel. But yeah, it looks like it could be fun. There's like this big monster on the front, and then a bunch of different characters that are, I don't know if they're like stealing jewels and fighting off this monster, or what's going on, but it looks like it could be a fun time. And then the other one is Die, and this is a graphic novel that Marcus gave me for Christmas. So I've had this one for a while. It seems pretty interesting, and I think that I might want to just like pick this one up and fly through it. And that's it for my September TBR. Like I said, it's not going to be too hefty. I just want to have like a relaxing reading month, get back into like the reading mode. I feel like I do have my reading mojo back, but I just want to make sure that it stays that way. And so I want to read books that like I'm excited about and looking forward to. And so yeah, that's all I got. But like I said before, let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any great book recommendations that you think are great for getting you out of a slump. Because if I ever get back in one, I'm gonna need to get out of it again. So I'm always looking for those recommendations. If you guys want to support me, I have a Patreon and a Ko-fi page, which I'll put in the description down below, as well as a link to buy my bookmarks. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button so you get notified when I post new videos. I post new videos on Mondays and Thursdays. And until next time, keep on reading.